What's up, guys? I'm Jacob Pacheco, aka ProneToRide Professional Adaptive Surfer, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to set goals to get what you want most in life. So don't go anywhere because we're going to start right now. What's up, guys? It's your boy Jacob, aka ProneToRide. Welcome to my YouTube channel, the ProneToRide channel, where we discover, empower, and transform you to be the best person you can be. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Jacob. I am a professional disabled athlete, speaker, mentor, and a whole lot of other things. I was born with a physical disability called cerebral palsy that caused me to experience a lot of difficult adversities in life. I never let it get me down one time, and I always kept going for my dreams and goals, and now I'm here today talking to you. I want to reiterate that a goal sheet does not guarantee success. What guarantees success is one thing and one thing only. It is yourself. You have to hold yourself accountable to get what you want most. With that being said, let's jump right in and let's talk about the goal sheet. The way I like to structure it is I like to have a long-term goal that is at least 3 months to as many as 10 years from now, so you have flexibility. The most important aspect with a goal sheet is writing it down. It doesn't necessarily matter how you structure it, it's just about getting it down, consistently writing it to remind yourself that this is something that you hold near and dear to you. So the long-term goal is about extrapolating out something you want, not tomorrow, not 5 days from now, but something that you're going to hold on to and continue progressing off of that. For example, let's say I wanted to travel, which is something I really did want to do growing up. We're going to use the travel as the first goal. The first thing I need to talk about or really think about is why this goal is important to me. It's what's going to give you the juice, the passion, the commitment behind what you want to do. I really wanted to experience the freedom of being away from people that knew me to see if I could handle myself. And as living with a disability adds another kind of layer to it, it was almost like a validation to my independence as a human being. And I also really wanted to experience the world culturally, independently. It was something that meant a lot to me. So that was my long-term goal. I set it when I was 19 and I started accomplishing it by like 24 or 25. Now you might say that that was a long time coming, but that's the whole point. Things don't just happen overnight. So you need to have passion, commitment, and you need to develop a goal that has 4 different key elements. Number 1 is it has to be simple. That was the first line I said, is I want to travel more. And then I went into the second key element, which was specificity. Well, I needed to be specific about where I wanted to travel. So I want to travel to South America and Europe. Okay, now I'm specific. Now the next thing I'm doing is creating a realistic expectation. Can I travel within the next 5 to 7 years to these places that I want to go? At the age of 19 or 20, that's what I believed, that's what I accepted. I knew it was going to take time, but I didn't necessarily care about how it was going to happen. I just knew that it was, and I needed to get it down on paper. But now I've set myself a realistic expectation. I'm not pressuring myself right away to do this. I know I can build it up over time, and I kept writing it down. So I set that goal between 5 to 7 years to travel, and that's exactly what happened. Which leads me into my 4th and final key. It's tangibility. It's something I can measure. It's something that I knew I can experience and keep going off of. The 4 keys are simple, specific, real, and tangible. With those 4 elements, now you're cooking with gas, and you're going to be able to create a goal that you can aspire to and continue to build off of. This doesn't have to end with one goal. You can keep doing these things. That's how we continue success. That's how we build consistency. Now you've written down the goal. Now you've written down the passion for that goal, the meaning behind it. You've given it life. Now we're going to move into breaking it down. You got to tell yourself how exactly you're going to do this. I knew I wanted to travel, but now I had to tell myself how exactly I was going to do it. I like to structure my goal sheets with 3 breakdowns of a long-term goal, because you have to attack things that you want from different angles in order to get the desired outcomes. So I have 3 different pathways combined with the long-term goal. And now we're creating strategy. We're creating solutions to the goal. But I'm going to go over one pathway with you here. So the first pathway would be clear and obvious. It would be making more money to travel. But that's too general. It's too vague. I needed to get more information. I had to break it down and find out exactly how much it was going to cost for me to get on a plane to go to these places. And then I had to think about the lodging and all these different things. So I had to get a very clear number, a basic ballpark number to where I can actually earn that amount of money and get it going. So I came up with, well, I need X amount of dollars by X amount of time if I want to book within the next year or 2, whatever. So that helps me save money. It sets plans up. Now I'm attacking it from an angle where I know exactly what I need. Now the next step of breaking down how is what you can do this week to make sure that you're taking the proper steps. Now they can be simple and effective things. It just is about getting the ball rolling, getting you started so you can have a clear vision about what you need to do. For example, I started looking up online different grants that I could use to pay for these travel expenses. And to be frank, there was a lot of availability for athletes with disabilities to train, to travel, and do all these sorts of things. Then I could also look into getting another side job, creating a side hustle with the skills that I value the most within myself. So now I'm giving something to someone else. It benefits both parties. I can work an additional 5 to 7 hours per week to help me get more income to save up for this travel cost. So that was another simple goal that I could do. Work 5 hours extra this week on a coaching side job or something like that created extra money. And the third and simple goal was to start researching airline tickets. Simple as that, to gauge how much money I really did actually need. So these are 3 simple weekly goals that I could do with myself, and I could track them, I could cross them off. Now I'm referencing the things that I've written down consistently. Now I'm really starting to give it life, and then I keep building on those simple things. That is the most important element of a goal sheet, is writing it down, staying consistent and accountable to what you want to do. Remember, having a goal sheet doesn't necessarily guarantee success. What guarantees success is you. You are responsible for it. So get after it, keep charging. If there's anything I've shown from the last 140 vlogs, is that if you stay committed, if you stay consistent, you will get to where you want to be. Use those videos as motivation. Use this goal sheet as your tool to get what you want. I have services available at ProneToRide.com. As always, 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 keep charging for your dreams and goals, guys. I'm Prone to Ride. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We out.